Hello everyone, my name is Victor and welcome to my YouTube channel, I'm Bored. For today's video, we're saying goodbye to the sword we made. And you might be asking why is that? And that is because today is a wood carving video. I am going to make a chess piece, a pawn, but it's quite dark outside and I don't want to go and collect new wood, so I'm going to saw off the handle and use that. The sword was no good anyway, we all know this. But yeah, let's start by sawing this thing off. So, we've sawed off the handle of the blade. So this is the piece we have to work with. It's definitely the smallest in size project I have done so far, but I think it'll turn out quite nice. So the project is quite simple. I need to mark out how big the foot is, how big the head is going to be, and then I just need to carve a neck in between. I haven't decided if I'm going to do like the disc shape that's on the neck of the pawn, but you know, as long as you can kind of see that it's pawn, it works for me. Beauty of DIY, not really any rules, are there? So, what we need to do is mark out the area for the foot, which I think is just going to be this much. I don't have a pen, and I don't know why. Like, I never bring a pen up with me, despite knowing that I'm going to need one. But we're just going to make a rough little line here. That's good. So we know we can do it from there. And then I'm going to save about this much for the head. Just so I can, you know, have a little bit of extra when I want to make it a round shape. We're just going to create this little border here, because I think then I can use the big knife later on. If we create a little gap, that's okay. I should just really buy some carving tools, shouldn't I? I wonder what like a beginner carving set would cost. Like to get just like, I'm not talking every single different kind of knife, but just like 2 or 3, you know, at least a hook knife. A hook knife would be nice, then I could start making spoons. Oh, this is much easier now. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Age of Empires 2 trailer. The one where they the kings are moving the chess pieces and then they're showing like cinematic cutscenes of like actual battle, depending on the unit that they're using, and it's just like epic gamer moment. That used to get me so excited as a kid. So, head, foot, and the neck in between. So we basically just need to carve this towards the head. And just keep going. I decided to alternate between the 2 knives to make it easier for me. I don't actually have like a lot of things to say today. It's just been like a long day with a lot of things to do, so I'm quite happy just sitting here having a relaxing time carving. I hope that works for everyone. Nice, we're getting a little shape out, as you can see here. So this is going to be the head, this is the foot that it's standing on. So we need to thin this out. So it becomes like a neck, and then it's supposed to be quite thin, and then like a ball on top. And the ball isn't going to be this big. I'm just giving myself a little bit of extra room to work with. I really wish I had the equipment to give you guys some better angles, but I'm working on that. I have a tripod that's on the way. Keep shooting it towards the camera. Sorry guys, I don't be making a little bit of progress, I think. Yeah. I wish I could get something that I can put like in front of my the sensor, the movement sensor, because when I'm just sitting like this, the light goes off about like once every 30 seconds or 40 seconds or something like that. And it's just annoying because I have to stop carving and I have to get up and like move around. Of course, I do edit it out, but I'll let you guys see the next time it happens. Oh, well, there we go. Then we flail around and it goes back on. And then about 30 seconds later, it's going to happen again. So yeah, I'm growing a little bit tired on that when you just want to relax and work on projects. It's very good though. It's very good though, like environment-wise, because you don't forget the lights on. The cuts have like met up here without me even thinking about it, so. I know my camera work isn't that great, but there really isn't always that much to show. It's just me going around like this, creating a little color like that, and then cutting all of that off. Let's start doing the head so we can actually get like a vibe of what this is going to look like. So I'm going to start rounding it off. Actually, I'm going to use the other knife for that. This knife feels huge now. Like a machete. I feel like one of these days, the light is going to go off and I'm going to start flailing around and it's going to go back on and there's like a serial killer right behind me. I mean, if that's the case, luckily, I guess I'm armed at least, but yikes, bro. What do I do? So far I guess this counts, but I kind of want to keep going and just make it a little bit nicer. Like for example, the head needs to be a little bit further down, a little bit shorter, so I can get the flat top off as well as not make it look too weird. I feel like one day I'm gonna bring a little lantern or something with me in here, give it a little cozy atmosphere, and then I don't have to worry about the goddamn light. I'm gonna carve this in. Because the head is too long. The neck needs to be higher up. I guess the neck is too short. Oh, it's starting to look a little bit better now that I'm making the neck a little bit thinner and a little bit longer. You can see like that, but I'm not done yet. Well, here it is. I did give it a little bit of sandpapering, and I carved up. There was a piece sticking out that made it a little bit more crooked than it should be, and I then skinned it from the bark on the foot. Now I think I can do a way better job in the future, but I'm quite happy with this for now. I mean, obviously, if you just see it like this, you don't get it. But if you put it in the context of a chessboard, you will realize that this is the pawn. So thank you all so much for watching. Another shoddy wood carving construction added to the mix. But if you did like the video, make sure to like it and subscribe. It really helps me out. And comment any suggestions for projects to help me fight my boredom in the future. Peace.